I'm Jenny Noyes, and I actually met Sharon Steinmiller when she was still Sharon Stockdale back in 2003. It was actually at a New Wineskins for Global Missions conference, and I actually met her along with Louise Hannum. We were just standing out on the sidewalk, and just the three of us were able to connect there. It was really a privilege to meet Louise and to meet Sharon at that time. And then later that year, in the fall, out in Plano, Texas, I was able to hear Sharon speak at the A Place to Stand conference, or what we call the Plano conference. And she was so dynamic, and you could just tell the Holy Spirit had really taken over her heart. And she was sharing so passionately to encourage the church to continue to keep their eyes focused on the mission that Christ gave us to reach all nations, even in the midst of everything that was going on in our denomination. Um, as I've come into this new role of income, the director elect for the New Wineskins Missionary Network, I've just seen that the one word that I would use to describe Sharon is faithful. She has been so faithful to lead this ministry so well over the last 22 years and even to be faithful to her own missionary calling to go to China. She's continued to do that even in the role of director for New Wineskins. She negotiated that with the board actually coming in because it was something that she felt very strongly that God was not finished with that mission and wanted her to continue in that role. So she continued to go. She was one of the first women to go into China to teach English, and that's just been so close to her heart ever since. The New Wineskins for Global Mission Conference has always been so impactful in the life of a church plant that we helped to start back in Centerville, Virginia. We would always take a group of 10 to 12 people or more, getting our whole vestry to go, our missions committee to go, and we would always come back with so many new ideas, and it really helped to keep our missionary focus on the right thing, to really have that missional DNA embedded in everything we did as a new church plant. And I really feel like the New Wineskins Conference was a key thing in helping us do that. There's no other place that you can go where you can connect with so many different missionaries who are separated by thousands of miles and develop these relationships, develop these connections that lead to you going into the mission field, whether it's a short-term team or more of a long-term missionary contract.